So it's right about this time in the mission that I noticed right here. That was an explosive shot. He's behind me. Another explosive shot. And I was like, man, this entire wave got obliterated and there's 3 of us over here, and he was shooting explosive arrows over us. Multiple explosive arrows. So it was kind of a little funky to me. And then I go running over here, and he shoots once, twice, 3 times. And now he fired a 4th time on the people above us. And I started looking at this character after I go up to this checkpoint, and they're not even like, when you pull out your class ability, you pull back the arrow. This person's just holding a fire arrow, but the fire arrow is doing explosive damage. So if there's a legendary bow that I don't know about that does that, he's just bombing where I'm at right now with explosive arrows, as if they're fire arrows. And to my knowledge, the only thing that does that with the hunter is a class ability. So it's either instantly being refreshed and not on kill, because you'll see him shoot someone and they don't even die from the fire damage, and he'll already have a follow-up shot. So at this point, I'm like, trying to run and get kills in 1, 2, and I think there's a follow-up shot. 3. And those enemies aren't dying. They were all on fire. 4. 5. That's the same person on the tower shooting. 6. So if there's like a 7 right there, that's crazy to me. I mean, it's super powerful, and if it's a totally legitimate build, I'm 8. So either they're using like refill ammo with a legendary bow that instead of having fire arrows has explosive arrows, which is really cool. I'd be all for that, and I can't wait to get that bow if that's what's going on. But you see them holding the bow? They're shooting fire arrows that are exploding. They're not shooting the explosive arrow, because when you're holding the explosive arrow, it's always cocked back and you only have a limited time. They're just standing there casually with the bow with fire arrows that are literally blowing up. And so I looked at the score, and they get like 116 kills, and I don't think any of us on the team even had over 20, which means they're being an awesome hunter. But right now, you can see, boom, they missed the shot. They didn't even hit anything. No resolve gained. Missed shot. Already has another bow, another arrow ready to go. So then they're gonna fire again. There it is. Lands it. Sure, so if it's like resolve on hit, I understand that, but look, they're just holding it casually, not cocked back, so it's not the class ability. It just looks like explosive arrows, and they never go down to refill their arrows. So they're refilling it with resolve, if anything, or they straight up are like a hacker and have like a infinite explosive flame arrow bow, unlimited ammo. I mean, I hope not, because that would be a bummer. I don't want to out someone who's like, having fun doing something that was unintended. But the hunter's an awesome class, and I'm playing samurai, just ranking them up casually, and like I don't know what I'm doing with samurai. Fun class, but this person with this bow and arrow left the mission after they saw me standing here. Like, they knew I was looking at them, and they just abandoned us. So they came in here for like 15 to 20 waves, murdered everything with this explosive bow. And yeah, I know there's another hunter up there, but you can see this person just holding a fire arrow, and then when they shoot it, it's an explosion. And they totally missed the shot, so there's no way they got resolve from missing that shot. And then they just have it again. Right here. See, they're just casually holding this like flaming arrow. And I've never seen that in the game before. So hopefully it's not an exploit, and this build is possible. It looks to me like it's an exploit, but I mean, I love playing hunter, so if this is possible with like a resolve build, and there's some legendary bow that has explosive arrows instead of fire arrows, I want that in my life. But it's clear to me that this is just devastating. So I don't try to be an alarmist, but I just don't want the hunter to get nerfed because of stuff like this. So I look at the score right here. You can see 114, and we don't even have like 20 kills. I don't think like,